You think that one's pretty? It's a Breitling. It has diamonds around the edge. Someone gave me that one.
What does a Breitling watch have anything to do with our physical healing? Well, in today's video, we're actually going to dive into that question because Kenneth Copeland gives this story on how a man gave him a Breitling watch, but not just any ordinary Breitling watch, because he was believing for his healing. But did that man ultimately get that healing? Well, we'll find that out at the end of this video. But before we dive into that, let's get the proper context with all of this.
Well, Lee Braxton. Now, Lee was a 8th grade graduate that started writing postcards. And he would just write people postcards. He became a banker. He was big in the Full Gospel Businessmen's Fellowship. Sweet man. And so he was on the airplane. He was on Brother Robert's board. He had a Breitling aviation watch. The Aircraft Owners and Pilots Association, the AOPA, of which I've been a member for many years. And I had heard about that watch. It's a Breitling. It's a nav timer.
Obviously, we can see here Kenneth Copeland is just drooling at the mouth over this Breitling watch. Now, if you don't know what Breitling watches are, they are very expensive watches ranging from $40,000 to upwards of 6 figures for a single watch. So this is no ordinary type of watch, and Kenneth is going to explain more next.
Breitling speaks aviation. Amen. And so he took his Breitling nav timer off and said, "Here, put that on." I thought, whew, oh, look at this thing. Well, they were $400. But gasoline back then was 33 cents a gallon, too. I thought, oh. Well, the next time he was aboard the airplane, he said, "Kenneth, still got that watch?" I said, "Yes, sir." He said, "You've had it long enough. Give it here." So I got up in the cockpit and I heard it just on the inside. "You better be careful about that."
Kenneth is talking about the cost of this watch, but how when he was giving back this watch to this gentleman, the Lord was telling him, "You better be careful of that." Now, he goes on and talks more about this story, but at the end of the story, he then brings up how this man gave him a Breitling watch, but not just any ordinary Breitling watch, because he was believing for his healing. But did this man get that healing?
Mylon Lefevre and his beautiful bride is right here, Christy. And we did some TV in Colorado the other day. You don't want to miss that. Beautiful place. Anyway. Mylon called me. He said, "How many Breitlings do you have?" And I said, "I don't know, 36, I think. I haven't counted them lately. And I have, in my closet, I have winders, and there's a lot of them in there." And he said, "I'm going to give you number 37. I said, "Great, Mylon." Now, he's believing God for his healing. He said, "I'm giving you my Bentley, and it has a Breitling clock." Whoa, a Bentley with a...
This gentleman gave Kenneth Copeland his Breitling watch that was inside of his Bentley because he was believing for his healing. Well, did this man actually get that healing? And why on earth was he going to Kenneth Copeland to get this healing? Well, sadly, in 2023, this man did pass away of cancer. And that is on the records. He did not receive his healing from this cancer. And sadly, he was taught this theology that if you give specifically to Kenneth Copeland's ministry and Kenneth Copeland himself, that somehow, way of another, that you'll just be blessed financially, that your healing will come, your physical healings will come, etc. Guys, this is the poison that is filling the ears of so many people. It filled my ears, and it's filling more and more as the days go on. All of this theology that Kenneth Copeland teaches is just filling his pockets. A man with 36 Breitling watches, averaging out at $50,000 each. That's being generous. Guys, this is sickening. Gets the Bentley from the man who is believing for healing and now is driving that Bentley around as the man is 6 feet under. Stop supporting these ministries. Sadly, a guy like Kenneth Copeland is not going to go anywhere, and people are still going to listen. But guys, if you know people in your personal life who are under this health, wealth, prosperity teaching, do everything you can to get them out of it. Pray, fast, seek the Lord, ask the Lord just to open up their ears and their eyes to the truth of the scriptures. This is heartbreaking. And as we see, he's just boasting about his wealth in front of all of these people because he wants them to give to his ministry to fill his pockets. Quick, guys, if you enjoyed this video, consider subscribing to the BTteam Ministry YouTube channel, as well as drop a like, leave a comment down below. I would love to know your thoughts. And if you enjoyed this video, you might like this one over here.